And what's up, YouTube? I'm making this video because I don't think I've ever seen very many people upload a video regarding the MSI Z87 Mpower that's water cooled. Now what I've done with this one is pretty much water cooled every single part that I could possibly stick a block on. I got two of the PNY GTX 770s in here, and I'm gonna have to turn on some extra light for you here. Check out my badass studio lighting setup. I'm gonna have to take this cover off so I can show you all the insides of it. Really. Okay. This is gonna be sort of a combination overview and product review of several things that I have in here going on. Starting with the AlphaCool 480 Monster Rad that I have here at the bottom. And then another one up here, another AlphaCool, an XT45, 45mm stick. Also covered in, both of them are covered in SwiftTech fans. They're the Helix 120s. Yeah, there's a bunch of these. Helix series, Helix 120s. Very good fans. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but you know, I'm recording with a potato. But anyway, like I was saying, this is the motherboard itself is the Z87 Mpower. It's not the Max, I wish, but you know, I didn't plan on doing very much overclocking, but I did want to step it up some. So right now it's all sitting at about 4.2 gigahertz, and it's got, let me see, got the Frozen Q reservoir, the T-Virus res, you know, EK blocks almost all the way out, except for the Race Storm that's on the CPU. And it's got a whole bunch of these AlphaCool double rotary 90-degree fittings, and these right here are regular bits power compression fittings. But yeah, oh, and it's also got EK double pump top with two MCP 655 pumps. It's back there somewhere. I don't know if y'all be able to see it or not, but just trust me, it's in there. I ain't gonna open it all up because the cable management back there is just hideous, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, it's got, you know, the two 480 millimeter rads, and to be honest, this is probably overkill for what I've done, for what I'm using it for, which is just gaming. You know, like I said, you could probably get away with a lot less, but since I'm gonna probably end up using this whole build here as my showcase build. Oh, and then I'm gonna have to figure something out to do with all these SATA cables, because I ended up having to relocate all my hard drives to the Bay Area because of this Monster Rad back down here, and then the dual pumps in the back, and all the hoses coming out of the back, you know. And anyway, overall, thoughts and impressions about this whole case. The case is just easy to work in. You know, it's got it all, you know. Like I'll show you up here at the top. It's got the dust filters. It's a little dirty already because I've been using it a while. So it's got all the fans spinning away. And these are running, the 8 fans that are on this rod are running off of the built-in PWM hub on the Phanteks Enthoo Primo itself. And I'm working on getting a fan speed controller for these bottom ones because these are running way louder than I'd like for them to. Even though they're not that loud at all, especially when you're gaming and you got your headset on. So, I mean, it doesn't really make a difference, but still, me being the nitpicky bastard that I am, I do want them quieter. But, anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I mean, these PNY cards, they are definitely good bang for the buck. They're the 4 GB versions, by the way. And what I was told by a gentleman by the name of Joe over at Frozen CPU was that these are reference 680 cards, you know, just rebadged or rebranded or whatever into 770s, the new ones. So anyway, what I was gonna get to was that the you know, on another video I saw regarding this case was that they were having an issue with this thing not having the notch just in the right spot, you know, for the graphics cards, you know, this bracket that holds on to res. And I just wanted to let everybody know that 2 cards will fit in there just fine after you take off the fan cooler, the stock fan coolers. You know, once you're left with nothing but PCB and your GPU blocks and your, you know, your top covers, the back plates, whatever, they'll fit just fine. You ain't got to worry about notching out that bracket. You know, and honestly, I could probably even go back in and put the other cover that goes over the top of the bracket. I could probably even put it back on, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and leave it like that just because it's more convenient for me to mount that reservoir like right there where it's at. Now if I would have gone with a different reservoir, I probably could have gotten away with a smaller one, and I could have probably set it right on top of the pumps, and those are hidden behind this thing, you know, way in the back. But again, since like I said, I did have to move my hard drives up in here into the bay area, you know, the bay dock or whatever, bay drives area. But anyway, I'm gonna have to figure something out as far as these cables go. But I mean, other than that, I'm just nitpicking because I mean, 99% of the time you're sitting back here like this, you know, and you really ain't looking right at your case all the time anyway, and nobody else is, especially when it's just here in your house. But again, like I said, I might have an issue with that only because I'm planning on using this as a showcase for, you know, or a demo rig, if you will, because I plan on starting to build these for, you know, or these or something like this for people here in town locally. You know, whoever wants one, I can probably build you one. So anyway, there it is, guys. There it is, YouTube. You know, MSI Z87 Mpower, you know, water cooled to the max. You know, I put a block on everything that I could possibly get my hands on. You know, and like I said, again, big thanks to a gentleman by the name of Joe at Frozen CPU. That's his email, by the way. He's the one that set me straight on, you know, compatibility as far as the GPU blocks were concerned. You know, that plus, let me see what else. Oh, on a side note, when it comes to these the EK RAM Monarch modules, the ones that actually go over your RAM sticks after you take off the stock heat sinks or heat spreaders. When they say 2 pieces, they don't mean you get the front piece and the back piece for 1 stick. You get enough sections of this stuff in here for 2 actual sticks. So don't make the mistake that I made, and I bought like I bought 4 sets just like this, and now I've got 2 of these packages left over. So I'm probably gonna end up having to sell them down the line, or maybe if somebody wants them, I'll build them on, onto their build. So we'll just see what happens, figure it out from there. Anyway, see, this is what I ended up having to do. Probably can't even see that, but here, watch. See, I ended up getting my hands on this IC dock. Let me relocate my my hard drives over here into the bay area, and I left that one open on purpose because that's where I'm planning on putting the fan controller that I ordered to control these beasts down here, to try to shut them up a little bit, at least turn them back down to 50%, because right now they're running wide open, but it's like I said, you probably don't even need that much. So anyway, just thought I'd make this video because, like I said, I looked around on YouTube and I don't think I've ever seen anybody cover the Z87 Mpower, especially not one liquid cooled. So anyway, peace out, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Like, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share it with your friends. Let them know that the MSI Z87 Mpower is pretty much where it's at, dude. I mean, it does everything that a gaming rig does, or the gaming boards will do. They're not as pretty, but they will overclock like champions. And I'll show you right quick. Show you the temps I'm getting. See right there. It's idling. That's wrong. That's supposed to say 4.2. See, there you go. That's core temp, by the way. It's idling at about 33, 34, give or take. And the highest temp I could make it reach was 62 under a full load. I mean, and I put a good whooping on it. I hit it with the Sandra, the CPU arithmetic test. So, I mean, that gives you an idea. I could probably get away with a bigger overclock. And like I said, I could probably have gotten away with it even without so many rads. I could probably have gotten away with just this one down here or this one up here. Especially with all these fans on it. But anyway, like I said, this is my showcase build. Hopefully it'll let me attract more customers, or at least get people aware that these things are possible. So anyway, I'll let y'all go. Peace out, guys. Y'all have a good one. Wait, guys, just a quick note on this keyboard and this other keyboard. I had to get this piece of shit. It was like 15 bucks at Walmart. I ended up having to get this one because this one was not compatible with the Mpower whenever you go into your BIOS. It will not pick up any power regardless of what settings you have in your BIOS. So this is a Thermaltake Esports Challenger, I believe. So anyway, there you have it. The cheapie wins. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Bye.